The beat go off.
Feel like I'm Goku.
Yo, what up guys, it's your boy SonTj here to review Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 58. My previous video I talked about the controversy over the spoilers and everything like that, so this is a spoiler-filled video talking about this manga chapter, and pretty much is this, right? If you're not a fan of Goku, you're not gonna like this chapter because it's pretty much all about Goku. If you're like have this mindset that Goku's still like this brainless idiot that all he cares about is fighting and he doesn't care about his friends and all he cares about, like, you know, is not being a hero, this chapter's not going to really be your thing here. And if you're kind of become like a jaded Dragon Ball fan at this point that you kind of feel like everything's the same, I can understand your viewpoints, but overall I think this is a really great chapter. And here's some context here. Goku is my favorite character of all time, but I don't only like it because Goku's, like, you know, kicking ass. I don't like it only because that. I like it that it's showing some key character traits of Goku that a lot of people like to act like it doesn't exist, right? So one, Goku is a hero, right? He is pretty much a superhero. He just doesn't have like the same mindset as most superheroes in like comic book or American mainstream. He wants to save the day. Like he saves pretty much everyone in this manga chapter. He saves all the Z fighters, including Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Gohan, Piccolo, Android 17, Android 18, right? And he shows remorse for the people he's fighting for, like the people he fights. He doesn't just want to kill mindlessly. Like this guy named what's his name? I don't know. His name is Sagambo, I think, something like that. Like he pretty much beats Sagambo, right? And Sagambo's the character that he's pretty much dominated both Android 17, Piccolo, Gohan, and Android 18 all combined, which is pretty impactful because you gotta remember the anime and manga's power scaling are different, but the fact that this Gohan is strong enough to beat Kefla, and Kefla's not as strong as he was in the anime, but like, you know, they're around the same tier of like really powerful all blue level characters, right? And Sagambo is dominating all these guys, and Goku comes in. And he moves so fast, and he's in Ultrasonic Sign, I believe, that none of them could see him, right? Which, of course, is using that form or that technique, because people are getting really triggered about that he's not going to be seen. But regardless, even when he beats him, he shows that he just wants to he wants him to be put under arrest. He doesn't want to kill the guy, which is a great character moment there, because people kind of think he's just, you know, this mindless guy, and he makes sure to give the other Z fighters credit. Granted, some people are taking it as, like, you know, just a slight towards those characters, but Goku is showing that he's sorry that he had Gohan fight, because again, for people who are Gohan fans, we know that Gohan doesn't want to be a fighter like that. He wants to be, like, you know, a scholar. So I don't know. He wants to be a family man, a scholar, and I'm glad that Goku recognizes that, and a lot of people keep thinking he's a bad father, so that's a good thing there. Now, to give like a big synopsis here is that Goku kind of shows up, beats everyone, like I said before, and he talks to Krillin, and Krillin is telling like, hey, do you feel confident that you could beat Moro? And he says that he still feels that Moro is hiding something. So even though he has confidence, he isn't overconfident. That he knows Moro still got something up his sleeve. And I think this manga chapter is really hyping up that Moro could be stronger than both Jiren and Broly. Again, Jiren is stronger than Beerus. I already threw it out there. Like, until Beerus shows some like BS power up, that because, you know, because he's Beerus and they won't use this freaking character, Jiren is stronger. And Broly, he's on par or close to Jiren, so we'll say something like that. And it looks like Moro could be stronger. That's just my opinion, because right now Super Saiyan Blue Goku is outshining a guy who can beat like 3 or at least 2 Super Saiyan Blue characters on the regular. So he's like, Goku's like have this confidence here, and then pretty much he keeps telling like Moro to stop it because he's gonna kill his henchman. But again, Moro doesn't care about his henchman. He keeps pretty much overpowering this guy until Goku uses the ability he did where he looked like he couldn't be seen. And funny enough, Jocko can still see Goku even in Ultrasonic Sign. So whatever, Jocko's got the perfect eyesight, I guess. I didn't know eyesight can like do all that where you can see angel level characters like move and stuff. So by the end of the chapter, because Goku's using Super Saiyan Blue, dominating this Jigumbo guy, I'm just gonna call him henchman, and he unleashes Ultrasonic Sign. Now, here's the main thing that people got a problem with. One, they don't like that Goku's actually using the name of this form / technique. I'm sorry, nigga, but that's the name of the form. Like, I don't know what you want me to say here. Like there's, it's like people who still don't want Goku to say Super Saiyan 2 when that's like the name of the form. Like, I get it, it's like low key, like, you know, breaking the fourth wall, but like, you know what? That's the name of the form. We can't keep just calling this thing Ultra Instinct, then the other one completed Ultra Instinct if all the merchandise is saying that. Just call it Ultra Instinct Sign. That's the name of it. And people also have a problem that he's using it at will. Now here's the thing. Goku's been training with Whis ever since the like Resurrection F to learn how to move without thinking, right? Then Ultra Instinct Sign came up in the Tournament of Power. Then he tapped into Ultra Instinct, the Mastered Ultra Instinct or Complete Ultra Instinct, and he was pushed against the wall against Jiren, and hasn't been able to use that form since, right? He looked like he got a taste of it again against Broly, but again, he couldn't use it, right? We had plenty of time, and actually kind of a long time, when he couldn't use this thing at will at all. And of course, you have Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but that's not canon, right? Now, he trained with Mirrors, right? Because Mirrors was a hidden angel. And he wants to learn this, right? And Goku's not a person who just sits down and lets something be a crutch where he's going to die and he has to use his technique. So for him to finally learn how to use this in a Hallmark time chamber place fighting an angel, this is pretty freaking reasonable. It's been foreshadowed for a long ass time. And we got a glimpse of it in the Tournament of Power, and yet people are still acting like this is too soon. Now I get it, right? In Dragon Ball GT, when Goku learned Super Saiyan 4, all the other forms became useless because the form was so good that what was the point of going into it, right? And you can say thing about Dragon Ball Super, like, when you got Super Saiyan Blue, what's the point of using all the other forms? But in the manga, they gave it more weaknesses where, like, it was a big stamina drain, or you have Super Saiyan God you can use. Like, again, if they're able to use Ultra Instinct Sign and it has, like, a time limit, they have some good restraints on, like, when to use it, this could be perfectly fine. I just think it's pointless to keep limiting a character such as Goku when his whole point of his character is to keep growing, getting stronger, and just kind of say, like, you know, this is dumb, like, he shouldn't be able to use his technique. Like, bro, this is Dragon Ball, right? This is literally the whole point of Dragon Ball. Now, the biggest complaint so far is people that's been following the series for years, right, and feel like it's getting complacent. People feel like Goku is too much of the main guy, and this is or that. Now, as a person who's been following Dragon Ball is my favorite franchise of all time because it's my favorite character of all time. I don't really feel that type of, like, abundance of, like, everything feels like the same formula. I don't feel it at all, really. I really enjoy these moments where Goku is saving the day because he is the main character. He is the hero of this franchise, despite how people who don't like him, they feel like he doesn't change, blah, blah, blah. That's how I feel, right? But I can understand the criticism there. But it's not supposed to be taken that way. That's just my perspective of it. I think this is a fun chapter where Goku is showing a lot of his character traits that makes him Goku, where he cares about even his enemies and he doesn't want to be murdered. He cares about his friends. He saves the day. He's the hero of this story, and he's not like a character where he craps on his friends for not being strong as he was, because he doesn't want them to be put in a position. He wants his friends to live out their dream. He wants Gohan to be a family man because he understands that Gohan doesn't want to be a fighter like him. I just think it's a lot of character, just shows a lot of positive character traits of Goku in this chapter, of him wanting to become stronger, wanting him to be better, and wanting to take out the main guy here. Now, does this lead towards Vegeta being the savior of this? Because have you seen Goku's pulling out his trump cards pretty early in this fight, and Vegeta is not here yet. So would this save this for people who is tired of Goku, even though Goku is Dragon Ball, let's just be fair? But if people who are like, you know, they just want something, because again, my thing is, right, because I watched Gaten's video and he says that it seems like fan fiction at this point because it's doing the same stuff just with different, like, character swaps. It would feel like fan fiction for me if, like, you know, Vegeta just comes in and sweeps in the day, because, like, that's what people have been wanting, right? And yeah, I think it'll be a good idea if Vegeta does something, but it's gotta be reasonable, right? Because I feel like if Goku learns, like, you know, Mastered Ultra Instinct again, or he has it in his back pocket, and he's able to, like, you know, get close to beating more, but his time limit runs out, and Vegeta comes in and sweeps the day, that'd be cool, because it'd be kind of like revenge towards Resurrection F. But, like, I don't know, I really like how this arc is going, man. Like, again, this is my bias, because I really like the Goku formula. If you don't really like the Goku formula, you don't really like the Dragon Ball formula where Goku is away from the arc for a good while, then all the Z fights get time to shine, then when it gets too much, Goku comes in and, like, you know, does badass shit. If you don't like that, then, hey, I can't really disagree with you, because it's your opinion, bro. But for me personally, I really like this chapter. I feel like the art is better. I feel like there's no bad proportion. I know some people, like in the anime AJ group, is going to find something wrong with the art style, but I think Toritaro did a great job here. Not too much of abundance of action panels, like some good room in between there. Overall, man, I think the pacing was really good. I think Goku's character was well written in this episode, in this chapter, because a lot of times, like, Torotaro kind of gets on the bandwagon of making Goku like a bad father or making him look dumb, and we're not having that, you know, that thing there. And I love Team 4-Star, but that was a big part of it. And I'm really glad that his character wasn't written that bad. The actions is pretty good, and overall I'm really excited for the next chapter. I really wonder what they're going to do with Vegeta here, because if Goku can use Ultra 6 Sign at will, and we don't know about the full completed Ultra Instinct, it's going to be pretty interesting. I'll give this chapter a strong 8 to 9 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this manga chapter. Are you tired of the main Dragon Ball formula, right? Do you want, like, a lot of these fan fictions where Gohan is like the strongest character for a little bit, or Vegeta's the strongest character for a little bit? Because I don't know, because I remember years ago I wanted, like, you know, the Namekian God Piccolo or something like that, but that's fan fiction for a reason, right? So yeah, I like this chapter. I like Goku. If you don't like Goku, that's your opinion. If you don't like this formula, you feel kind of jaded at this point because you've been following, like, because Geek was way older than me. Like, you've been following Dragon Ball for like 3 decades or something, and you're tired of this, fine. But like, I'm only 23 and I've watched Dragon Ball my entire life mostly, and I love this crap. So if you're like me, you're gonna really love this chapter. So yeah, SonTj, peace. Love you all.